Zephyr, the Marine who turned against justice. Before he was a monster, he was a mentor. Before he was an enemy, he was a hero. To the world, he was Zephyr, the Black Arm, the Marine who trained generations of soldiers, including Admirals, and embodied the ideal of unbreakable justice. He was the man who believed the Marines could be righteous, that they could protect without corruption, fight without cruelty, and serve without fear. His fists shattered mountains, his will inspired armies, and his faith in justice burned brighter than any admiral's ambition. But even fire can die when smothered by betrayal. Years after his rise to glory, tragedy struck. Pirates, the very evil he had devoted his life to eradicating, murdered his family, destroying everything he held dear. The Marines promised him justice. Instead, they gave him politics. His pain was buried beneath bureaucracy, and his cries for truth were silenced by hierarchy. Something inside him broke that day. He stayed for a time, training the next generation. Kizaru, Aokiji, Akainu, men who would inherit the world he tried to build. But as he watched the system twist his ideals into weapons, Zephyr's faith in the Marines began to fade. When the same pirates who destroyed his life were pardoned by the world government, his final thread of belief snapped. He walked away from the Marines, not as a deserter, but as a man who could no longer serve lies. He forged his own justice, his own army, and his own war. With the battle smasher on his arm and rage in his heart, he became the very thing the Marines feared most. A man with the strength of an admiral, but none of their restraint. To the world, he became a criminal. To the Marines, a ghost of shame. But to those who knew his story, he was a wounded hero who refused to bow to hypocrisy. Even in rebellion, Zephyr never stopped teaching. His final lesson was to the world itself, that when justice loses its humanity, it becomes tyranny. Zephyr, the Marine who turned against justice, the Black Arm who fought not for vengeance, but for a dream the world abandoned.